Heather Neal, she told me about it, sent me 5 patches, and during that time I had intense and severe poison ivy from my neck all the way down to my knees. And so I'm like, okay, well, I got the patch, I put it on. I didn't know what it was going to do, but I had, various areas of my body that had swelled up like 4 times their size. And, I was like putting ice on and doing nothing could get rid of the swelling. I would say probably 15 minutes to a half an hour after I put the patch on, I visibly watched the swelling go down, and I couldn't get rid of it.
Wow.
Before. And the other thing I noticed when I put the patch on also was that it made me itch more. So anyways, I made it through the 5 patches, and the swelling went down, never came back. And then so I ordered more patches because I didn't really feel like I was able to give it an honest try, because I was going through this stuff. Well, because of the poison ivy, I got a severe infection in an area that you wouldn't want to see before and after pictures. No, this infection was bad. It was getting bigger, and it was an open sore, and I was concerned. And I was doing things for it, but nothing seemed to be helping.
Wow.
And then I got the rest of my patches, that I'd ordered, and I put one on, and I've only been using the patches for probably a week, maybe, not 10 months, not a year, not however, just a week. And the infection is completely healed up.
Wow.
It's gone. And this thing was the size of a grapefruit. I couldn't sit down. And yeah, I was, I thought, this is what I thought. I'm like, well, usually with infections like this, it turns gangrenous and then they have to amputate. So I figured they were just going to amputate the lower half of my body and then I'd be okay. It was really bad, but it's gone.
Did the infection happen because of the poison ivy and the inflammation?
Yeah, and that's that happens. It happens because and this happened to be in a dark, moist area, and I had infections on my hands, but they dried up and went away because they were in the open, but not this. And this just, it was just, I'm like, are you kidding me?
Wow. That
And
would have been really
I firmly believe that if I had not used the patches, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you. Obviously, I wouldn't be. If I would, I'd be standing here talking to you, not sitting. So,
do you mind me asking? Of course, we're going to talk about the X39. Was that the patch? Is that the patch you have been wearing?
The X39 patch, and and the interesting when I had the poison ivy, I had also cut off the tip of one of my fingers.
Oh my goodness. You had a rough week, didn't you?
No, you haven't heard even 1/10 of it. So we'll not go there though. But anyways, I cut off the tip of my finger, and I had done this to my thumb like a few years ago, and it took forever to heal. It took probably over a month or more to heal. And this happened when I got the first 5 patches. And I just remember one day grabbing something thinking, oh, I shouldn't have done that. My finger's going to hurt. And it didn't hurt. And I looked down and it was almost completely healed up in the period of time that I had those 5 patches.
Wow.
And with it, like I said, with the other one, that wouldn't heal. It stayed there. And so it's like, I looked at that and I thought about it, and I said, the only thing that could have possibly helped to facilitate that was the patch.
Someone thought to give you a gift of the X39 stem cell activation patches, because look at you now.
And I got more to say too, because, I remember, as a kid, I'd wake up in the morning and I'd feel clear-headed, and I'd hop out of bed and I'd feel awake and alive. And, it seems like as one gets older, that seems to kind of go away. And I wasn't feeling that so much. I'd wake up and it'd take me a while to get going. I feel like I'm 12. I hop out of bed. I feel awake. This is just, it's bizarre. I mean, I was not expecting this. Not at all. I had no expectations. And it's just like I wake up and I'm like, wow, I'm clear-headed. Yeah, it's great.